video, as we're expecting a lot of new players on Dayz. Apparently, from my understanding from the Dayz devs, there's been 1.3 million people download it on the PlayStation Plus. So I thought I'd make a quick video of how to survive initially and some initial tips that I've experienced, gained experience from playing, just to get you off the coast and just to keep you alive. So I've just committed suicide with the character I had. This is the first thing I'd probably recommend is if you are going to play, I would suggest initially playing on a community server, not official. Official is very toxic. If you want to learn the map a little, I would really suggest finding a PvE server, and that's what I've gone on to here. PvE is player v environment, so this server's no kill on site. You are only allowed to kill other players in self-defense. So it's a good idea just to do this, so you get a bit of a feel for the map, because Cherno is a big map. Right, some of the things you will need to look out for first, and this is probably one of the most important, is gloves. Purely and simply because if you get any animals, gut anything, you will get blood in your hands, and then you've got to wash your hands before you can eat the food. I would strongly suggest as well initially, rather than fighting zombies, is to avoid them a little bit, at least till you get a weapon. Now on this server, quite generous, you get a knife, a map, tetracycline, which you use for food poisoning, for colds, things like that, bandage, your most important bit, a bottle of water, which you don't normally get on servers, a glow stick, which you a candy cane, which you definitely don't get on official servers and on a lot of servers. That's if you eat half of one of those, that will probably take you up to 100% health. Apple's pretty common. If you look on the bottom right, you'll see your stats. So the bottle is your hydration, the apple is your food, the thermometer is your temperature, the little drip is your blood symbol, and the medical cross is your current health condition. Ideal situation is you keep everything in the white. That will make you a little bit more resistant to catching colds when you get wet. So we are going to eat our apple, and then you can see the food is now going up 3 bars, and because it's an apple, because it's fruit, our hydration is also going up slightly. Now this is a PvE server. It's a new server that's going to be starting up at the end of the week, so it's currently not live. It's in test, and it's a pretty good server. The loot is slightly boosted from official. Right, so your key things to think about first of all are hydration, food, warmth, and then weaponry. In certain situations, normally when you're freshy, you're far better off jumping up on a car or jumping up on a bin. That is one generous zombie. And dealing with a zombie from up there. Now, take the rags, and you can make rags out of most clothing with a knife. Now see, it gives me options there on the left. Now I've got the rags in my hand, and it says I can craft hand wrappings, head wrapping, feet wrappings, face wrappings, torso wrappings, and leg wrappings, and also an eye patch, which serves absolutely no purpose at all. So what we're going to craft is a face wrapping. That's quite a good start-up setup, to be honest. You won't get anything like this on official. Now, remaining rags, if they were sterilised, we could use them as a bandage. if we get cut. Let's just hope we don't get cut. I'm not running too fast on this. If you start to run, it also takes away your food, uses quite a lot more food and quite a lot more fluids. We've got a zombie, we've got 2 zombies there, we really don't want to get involved in them. So, we're sort of warm now, we're not getting cold, which is good. We're sort of temperature's staying about where it should be. Our next concern is going to definitely be food and drink. Now we have a couple of bits. I really want to get these stats up a little while. So we've got brisket spread. Food, pretty much most of it you can eat. Dog and cat food can make you sick. The unknown cans of food, unless you pop a tech beforehand, will almost definitely make you sick. As I say, we're just going to show you some basics. It's a lot of info, it's a lot to take in. What I think we'll do is, one of the most important things you need to do is create a fire. If you're cooking, you need a fire. And the chances are you will not have, no, hang on, yeah, the chances are you will not have a lighter or a box of matches. There are a lot of zombies here. As a freshie, this is not good. Right, now on the PlayStation, a couple of things with the controller. R3 will zoom you in, zoom you out. And if you press R2, it will bring that up, which currently is empty. But if I press the big pad in the middle, the sensitive pad, and then go over and highlight my knife, and then press, oh, come on, really? Press L3, I get that. And then if I click up and then press X, I can put my combat knife in that slot. Bandage, if I press R3, no, L3, sorry, press down on the R3, so just dip it down, and then press X, it will put my bandage in that slot. Same with the water. There we go. And we may as well do our map. And that's it. And that's everything now is on that quick wheel. So what we need to do for a fire is we get a knife, we go to a tree and we gather 2 pieces of bark, like that, put them in our inventory, and then we need to find a bush. Without getting involved in zombies, because that would not be good. It's unusual for stamina to go down on this server. And that's a working car. You can tell it's a working car if you go up to it, press the big pad in the middle, and it will show you all the components that you can see. Open the bonnet and it will show you it's got a battery, a radiator and a spark plug, all of which are very rarely there. If I go to this car, it's showing me a tailgate or boot, because that is removable. A trunk lid. You get nothing if you go around the front. This car will actually have things in the boot as well. In the trunk, it's got water and it's got fuel for getting it running. We are going to leave it for now because we want to start a fire and get a bit warmer. That's not good. Right, okay, zombie. So it's going to attack. Back up. We got with... Oh, that was not good. That was not good. That was not good. So if you back up, if you press L1, L2, the bottom button, shoulder button, and then back up, it will automatically put you in a defensive pose. This is harder to do than you realise because it's instinctive. I've been playing the game for a while now, and when you're trying to explain to people what does what. Right, blue buildings. These are medical buildings, and they will contain possibly bandages. Right, we're going to run at this one, and slash wildly. There's another one in the other door as well. Thermometer. That's probably one of the most useless pieces of equipment there is. There's a zombie in one of these rooms. We'll grab that bandage for certain. We'll take the morphine injection just in case we get injured. There's a zombie in here. No, it's not. Right, they are codeine. Again, if you get a broken leg, something like that, you can make use of a codeine. Ephraim we shouldn't need. That's for stamina. Gas mask fill, we don't need that. Okay, let's get the hell out of there because we really don't want to get tangled up with zombies. And we were going to be making a fire. So we need a bush where we can get a long stick. If you've got a axe or a hatchet, you can get firewood, but we've just got a knife, so we are going to go for a long stick. If you take the long stick in your hand and hold R2, it will tell you that it will break the stick and it will make short sticks. So on the bottom left, it will say split, hold R2. So we'll split. And now we've got a big bunch of sticks. So, sticks in hand, go up to the forest bark, or the bark, sorry, the dark bark, hold circle, and it will say craft fireplace. I go up, it says craft hand drill kit, craft fireplace. That's the only two options you get. So we're going to craft a hand drill kit first. This is what's going to light our fire. It will drop it on the floor. There we go. Combine those sticks and then we'll go back in again and we'll craft a fireplace. Now if you're in a building and there's a fireplace or a stove or something like that in there, you can just drop the sticks and everything straight into those. But here we've crafted a fireplace, got it in our hand, and then we press R2 and it'll ask us where we want to put it. And out here, certain places you can't put it. So if you see there, it says choose placement. If I move back, it says place, hold R2. So we'll place our fire there. Take our hand drill kit, go over to the fire, and it will say hold R2 to ignite. And we should be able to light a fire. Now this won't work out in the open if it's raining. The sticks will get wet. You can get burnt on that fire. If I had food, I would be having a long stick, sharpen it, stick the food on the end of the stick, and then roast it on the fire. But for the moment, all we're doing is we just want to get warm, just to show how it works. So just with a knife, you can get sticks, you can get bark, you can make something to light it, and you can make a fire. wouldn't be able to do this on an official server, not out in the open like this, or on some of the PvP ones, because I would be dead by now. Now you'll see my temperature symbols going up. I've got a plus next to me, which means I'm getting a lot warmer. There's 3 possible pluses. The more pluses you get, the longer you stay warmer for. Not really a massive deal on this server, and on Cherno in general. So, we're going to leave our fire, but we'll stand back, and you can see that if someone's got a fire, it's quite visible from a distance. That's a rabbit somewhere, a hare. And even when the fire starts to go out of view, the smoke from the fire is still visible. And I think the fire's just gone out. That's strange. And it's gone out. So the sticks got used. Right, but you can still get burnt on that. Like that. There we go. And you'll see now my little plus symbol down on the bottom right is going down. Now we are spoilt because we do have a map. I know where we are though. We're on the west shoulder. Oh no, this is not good. Now we've got zombies. More zombies than we... Oh yeah. So we're going to run. There's no shame in running, not with that many zombies. And without a gun, we are not going to be taking them on. Right, we've got a vehicle here we should be able to get up on, which is highly useful. Here he comes. Oh, we'll use the quick bar. He's a fireman. And we're gonna lock him up. And he's down. Thank you. Now, I'm tempted to go back for the car, to be honest. Very tempted to go back for the car. But no, we're going to carry on. So, we're looking for a half-decent melee weapon. Or a half-decent weapon. And there we have one of the shittiest guns in the game. The Sporter. With 1 round. Press triangle and it will go on your back. You're allowed to, you can carry 2 guns on your back. Useful. Oh, fucking zombie. There are so many of them on this server. It's tempted to get snowed under and to get carried away with what to tell you, because there is so much to this game. But hopefully with the fire and food and things like that, you'll get an idea of what to do. Now, as I said before, this map, there is, at this server, there is a map. Which gives me my location and surrounding area. If I zoom in, it shows medicals as a little blue. It will show tiny little red circles, which are water. Which I'm not going to pick up. Now, what we are going to start to do is we're going to start to head over to this place here, Ropka, which is Gorka. So what we need to do is jump down, turn in what direction we think it is. We're going to open the map, look at where it's sending us. And there's Gorka. That's where I really want to go, because that's where all my shit is. That's all the direction. Right. And we have a Sporter with 1 round of ammo. These little sheds scared the crap out of me. Get out. These little sheds can sometimes spawn a bit of loot that's useful, but not today. Let's try and get them through the window. Do you know what? Even after so many hours, the sound of a zombie like that right on top of you still sends a cold shiver down my spine. I've got goosebumps. Come on, I'm here. That's it. Come and get some. They're going to kill you through the window. There's another one. I've got Coke. We'll have that. Right, we're gonna stay low. If you go low like this and creep about, the zombies, unless they get direct eye contact, will not see you. Well, will not hear you, and then therefore will not see you. Forward. Zombie's got his back to you and you're crouched. You can actually creep up on him and stab him straight in the neck with one foul swoop. Now, what we got here? We're gonna replace our face wrapping with that. That was the face wrapping we made. Still got a load of shit, but we're off. We're getting away from the coast, avoiding freshies. We're getting inland because that's where the better loot is, and where we stand a bit more chance of finding more food and stuff. But I am at this moment in time deliberately avoiding the zombies. P1 mag. I'm going to take it just in case I find a P1. And the zombies have spawned in. Always check these. Sometimes get food in them. Cars are normally pretty good for food. What's that? A trunk. We don't want the trunk off of it. Jesus, there's some zombies here. Oh, we need to be going that way a little bit, but not too far. Basically, we want to be going... I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to run down. Get out in the field, and then run in the direction... then run in the direction we need to. I think we'll go via Gorka. Loot's not that bad, actually. We've got a drink there. We haven't actually started on our bottle of water yet. I'll go third person so you can see me. Done. So yeah, crouch is circle. Hit circle and hold it. Lay down. You can also move around. You can roll as well. I always have trouble rolling. Now I don't know which way I'm fucking facing, but I've got a funny feeling we should be going this way. So we're just going to run and run and run. That's a rabbit or a hare. It's here somewhere. It made a noise. There he is, look. He's run off. Oh, he don't like it. He's going. There he is, look. Oh well, little things. Right, so that'll do you for now. If you come across this stream and you like it, it's just an initial sort of quick guide, but I will make more in-depth ones if people comment on the stream, and if people want to see a bit more, maybe see car driving, military looting, you know, stuff that's a bit more intense, we can do it. So yeah, but I need some comments and subscribe and like, and welcome if you're new to PS5 Dayz. Maybe see you on this server once it's finished off. Oh, they're tough ones, them ones. Damn, I've got food as well, look at that. It don't get no better. Oh, no, we're going to avoid that one. There's a few down there like that. We don't want to go down there. Right, I'm going to end the stream and get on with trying to get my loot. I'm trying to get back to all the gear that I left behind. Always worth pressing the center button, the big one, whatever pad it is, I can't think what they call it, when you're in a building, because it will show you what's around the proximity. But yeah, so suggestion is find yourself a decent PvE server, one that's fairly low pop, and just get in there and start exploring the map and having fun. I'm in trouble here. And take care, people. See you soon.